You're going on the ground a little bit. Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, let me make sure you're ready. Okay.
Okay, I'll bring it down.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Qigong at Bon Air Christian Church. We are going to continue working with the primordial Qigong form, the movement form that we've been studying. I think it's been 3 weeks now. Each week we repeat what we learned the weeks before, and then we add something new. So today we'll be adding a turn or two. So if you've not been able to watch the previous videos, at least one or two of them, it would be helpful if you could do that this week. And then you'll be better able to add these turns to what you learned so far. But of course, before we do that, we're going to get ourselves grounded, do a little bit of releasing, and then a warm up. So let's begin. For grounding, you can sit in your chair or stand in the Muji Pose, the Tai Chi Pose. And just breathe easily, comfortably in and out through your nose. Put your awareness on your breathing. And then put your awareness on the place where the soles of your feet touch the floor. And from that place, from the bottom of your feet, drop yourself down into the earth. You can drop an imaginary line or grow some roots, or just go down with your own energy, deep and wide, down through all the layers of the earth. And then you can pause going downward and begin to come back up and invite the earth energy to come up with you. Rising up now into the soles of your feet. And let this healing earth energy fill your feet, your toes, your heels, your ankles. It's infinite in supply, so let it keep on coming. Rising up into the lower legs, into every cell, bones, muscles, skin, blood vessels, rising up into the knees, rising up into the thighs, into the hips and the lower back and the lower belly, until the whole bottom half of our body is filled with earth energy. And just take a couple of moments to get a sense of that, of the grounding and the stability of earth energy when we really connect and bring it inside. Okay. Let me make sure no one is waiting to get in. Nope, looks like we're fine. Okay. So let's shake a little bit. Just shaking off the easy release, the easy things to release, whatever's ready. You don't have to know what it is. Ooh. Get a little enthusiastic about releasing. And now let's do the chi scatter practice that we've learned. We start from the Tai Chi Pose, the Muji Pose, and I'll show you the physical movement and then the breathing, and then we'll talk about the mind-body part. The physical movement is that the arms come up and then they cross, one in front, one behind, the knees bend. Then we rise up on the knees, raise the arms. Then we go down on the knees and cross arms the other way, other arm in front. Then back up, cross, up, cross, up, cross. And once you get used to the movement, you can get a little bounce going and you can add a second bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. And the breathing is when the arms are open, inhale. When the arms are crossed, exhale. Also, the eyes follow the hand that's in front of the body and smile. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slow it down if you need to. We don't need anyone to hyperventilate. I'll slow down a little bit. The mind-body part is that each time the arms cross in front of the body, we are tossing, releasing whatever's ready to leave, and it leaves out through the arms and the fingertips. We don't have to know what it is. We just want to be open to release. One more time each side. And there we go. Okay. Let's do some stretching. Let's begin stretching the waist, going in our circle, forward, side, back, side, our oval. Keep breathing. And change direction. Knees slightly bent, remember. Easy movements, don't push. And then hips, front, side, whoops. Front, side, back, side. You can go more slowly if you want. Change direction. Okay. Now bring the feet a little closer together and let's massage the knees. Warm them up. And if you do not have knee trouble, feel free to rotate your knees in the circle. And you'll notice that the ankles also get a rotation. Change direction. And massage the knees again. Okay, and now let's work a little more on the spine. Back to Tai Chi Pose, and just let the arms hang from the shoulders and fall against the side of the body. And then the next time your right arm comes in front, bring it up to the organs, to the abdomen. A little higher in the back so we get the kidney. And the next time it comes in front, up to shoulder level. Opening the shoulder blades, the shoulders, the upper back. Again, the eyes follow the arm that's in front. Breathing in and out through the nose, smiling. And back down to the organs. And down to the sides. Okay, now let's spread the feet a little wider. We'll get the hips and the legs a little more. Also, we'll stretch out the back again. So we'll begin just by putting the weight on your right foot, by bending the knee a little bit, putting the weight on your left foot, bend that knee. You'll feel the weight on your right heel, but you'll have pressure points at the front of your foot. Feel the weight on your left heel, but pressure points at the front of your foot. And so back and forth, side lunges, lubricating the knees some more and the hips. This relates to the turns that we're going to learn today. And let's now roll down from the base of the skull, the top vertebra, then the next one, then the next one vertebra at a time, rolling down. Keep breathing through your nose. Let the arms hang, let the weight of the arms give a nice stretch to the shoulders and back. And just go as low as you comfortably can without pushing or forcing. And just hang in that position for a bit. You may need to bend your knees now for some stability. Keep breathing. Head hangs, arms hang. You can feel the pull all along your back. And then let's begin the lunges again. Side lunges like we were doing in the standing position. You can let your hands drag the floor if they're reaching that far. If they're not, no worry. And then with your hands, begin a figure 8 motion, either along the floor Or if you're not down that low, then let the figure 8 be in the air in front of your lower legs. And begin to move your torso in a figure 8. You can go slower than I'm going. I'll slow it down some. And come back to center. Rest a moment or two. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. And then roll up from the base of the spine, from the sacrum, one vertebra at a time, coming up. Bend your knees for stability. Arms and head hang. The neck is the last part to roll up. Neck up, shoulders back, head up. And with your shoulders back, stretch your arms back and extend your hands and fingers and smile. Okay. So we're ready to begin today. And let's repeat what we've already learned. I'll call out all the steps. Remember that when we do this form, we start in the east, but I know each of us is facing a computer or a phone screen, and that may or may not be east. Don't worry about that. But just remember when you really practice to do it from the east at first. Okay, so we begin in Tai Chi Pose. I'm going to step back a little bit so I'm in the screen. Get in touch with the earth, in touch with your breathing. See what your muscle memory can do for you this week. Ready? Let's begin. Let's bring some earth energy up. Bring the knees down. Heavenly energy down. Rise back up. Form a Qi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate your wrists. Come back together. Hold the Qi ball again, left hand on the bottom, separate again, left hand up, right hand down, follow the left hand, rotate your wrists, come back together with the hands on the side of the Qi ball and lift it up far into the heavens in a big loop and then out through the cosmos, gathering these energies down deep into the earth and then pull it up through your feet, through your legs, through your torso and into your heart, and open your heart and take it out in front and go over to the right, to the moon and the past, across to the left, to the sun and the future, eyes following your hand, back to the right, to the stars and the present moment, and then down in front, right hand on the bottom. Last week, we stopped up here. So the next move is we come back to this position, holding the Qi ball in front of the Dantian. Whoops, right hand on the bottom. Okay, this is going to begin to get confusing because I have been, but we're not going to let it. I have been facing you. So when I tell you right hand on the bottom, I've been putting my left hand on the bottom. Once we start to turn, it's really going to be confusing for me. So what I'm going to do starting now is I'm going to turn around. So I'm facing the same direction you are. And that way, when I say right hand does this or left hand does this, we'll be in sync still, but I won't get confused. If there's something I'm doing with my hands where my back is to you, I'll pause, I'll teach you that so you see it from the front and from the side, so that when I'm turned this way, it won't be a mystery. So let's do all of that again, and I'll call it out again, and we'll add that extra step where when we went moon, sun, stars, where we stopped last week, and I said, now bring the chi ball back with right hand on the bottom. Actually, it's left hand on the bottom, I apologize. So we switch it at that point. So moon, moon, sun, stars, and left hand on the bottom. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to turn around the other way now. And that way I'll be using the right hands, and when it comes time to turn, I won't mess us all up. So Muji Pose. Ready. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Rotate your wrists. Come back together with the left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Come back together with the hands on the side of the chi ball. And take it up through the heavens in an arc, out through the cosmos, down into the earth. Don't bend over this way. Bend your knees down into the earth. Pull it up through the body to the heart. And open your heart and take it over to the right, to the moon and the past, across to the left, to the sun and the future, and back to the right, to the stars and the present moment, and then down in front, left hand on the bottom. Now, let's learn a turn, because we're ready to leave the direction of east, and we're going to move to the north. So we ended up with the left hand on the bottom. I don't know how will be most helpful to you, but because you can't see it if I'm this way. I'll switch for teaching purposes. Your left hand on the bottom. We're going to rotate and flip. I'll show you what it looks like. That's it. So what we do is the hands change position with the bottom hand coming away from the body, the top hand coming toward the body. And then flip the wrists. Bottom hand away from the body, top hand close to the body, and flip the wrists. So then we're back where we started. We do that rotation twice. So let's do it together. Top hand toward the body, flip the wrist, top hand toward the body, flip the wrist. Let's do it again. Top hand toward the body, flip the wrists. Top hand toward the body, flip the wrists. Again, top hand comes toward the body, flip. Top hand comes toward the body, flip. Okay. So let's start with where we've separated yin and yang, and we've come back together on the sides of the chi ball. We're about to go up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, and down to the earth. Let's start there and then carry it all the way through this hand movement. That's the first part of the turn, and I'm going to face this way. Okay. So we're holding this ball, the chi ball, on the sides, and we take it up through the heavens, out through the cosmos in a big loop, down into the earth. Pull it up through your body to your heart. Take it out of your heart and go over to the right, to the moon and the past. Get some of that energy. Back across to the left, to the sun and the future. Get some of that energy. Across again to the right, to the stars and the present moment. Down in front, right hand on the bottom. Bottom hand, we're going to change position. Bottom hand comes up, flip the wrist. Bottom hand comes out away from the body, flip the wrist. Okay, let's do that rotating together here. I'm going to get close. My right hand is on the bottom. The hands are going to change position. The bottom hand goes away from the body, top hand close to the body, and they change position. Then we flip the wrist. Bottom hand comes away from the body, top hand close to the body, flip the wrist. Let's pretend that we've done it all the way through, going through the heavens, the cosmos, the earth. We've pulled it up to our heart. We're about to take it out of the heart. So are you ready? Be in your heart, holding that chi ball there. And we're going to take it out in front, and then we're going to go over to the right, to the moon and the past, across to the left, to the sun and the future, back to the right, to the stars and the present moment, down in front, right hand on the bottom. I know I've said it different ways. I apologize. Now hands are going to change position. Top hand comes close to the body, bottom hand comes out from the body. Flip the wrist. Top hand goes down close to the body, bottom hand comes up away from the body. Flip the wrists, and you're back where you started with right hand on the bottom. Okay, now we're going to start at the very beginning and take it all the way through that hand motion. And then we're going to add the rest of the turn, okay? So I will show you what the turn looks like, but I will also go through it when we get there. So we have done moon, sun, stars, back in front, right hand on the bottom, hands switch positions, flip, hands switch positions, flip. And then we're going to lean, rotate, scoop, 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 and scoop. That's the turn. You saw that I went from this direction to solidly facing this direction. So that's the next move we're going to make. Okay. From the beginning, Tai Chi pose. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn around. Right hand up, left hand down. Rotate, come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate, left hand up, right hand down. Rotate, come back together. Right hand on the bottom. My mind drew a total blank. I apologize. Probably because I started facing this way and changed. So I apologize. Let's start again. I'm going to take a second and reground here. Sometimes you have to do that. Let's begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Rotate wrists and come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Rotate. Come together on the sides of the chi ball and take it up to the heavens. Out through the cosmos, deep into the earth. Pull it up through your body to your heart and take it out in front. And let's go over to the right, to the moon and the past, across to the left, to the sun and the future. Back to the right, to the stars and the present moment. Down in front, right hand on the bottom. Change positions, top hand close to the body. Flip the wrist. Change positions again, top hand close to the body. Flip the wrist. Now, put your weight on your right leg. Pivot your left heel and at the left elbow. Okay? So let's start there and repeat that. We're holding the chi ball in front of the dantian, right hand on the bottom. We're going to change position of the hands. Top hand comes down close to the body. Flip the wrist. Top hand comes down close to the body. Flip the wrist. Weight on the right foot. Pivot the left heel and elbow. Let's go back. Holding the chi ball, right hand on the bottom. We've done the double hand flip. And we're going to shift our weight to our right foot, knee bent. Pivot the left heel and the left elbow. So it's a pivot. The body turns as the elbow and foot turn. And you can see that after having done the two rotations of the hand and we end up with the left hand on top, it's all set up to pivot. If it were on the bottom, it wouldn't work. Okay. So let me show you the part after that. Let's pretend we just finished going to the right for the moon, the left for the sun, the right for the stars. We hold the chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Hands change position, top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrist. Change again, top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrist. Weight on the right foot, bend that knee. Pivot the left foot and elbow. Now, weight on the left foot. Lean in and scoop energy. Bring it into the left side of your body as you step over with your right foot. Scoop with the right hand. Bring that into the right side of the body as your left hand scoops a second time and your right hand scoops a second time. So when we scoop, the hand is coming kind of down along, not the front, not the side, but this 3/4 part of the body. Scoops out at that angle. We're not scooping front, we're not scooping side, we're scooping 3/4, and we're bringing it, the left hand's bringing it into the left side of the body, and the right hand brings the energy into the right side of the body. And so let's just do some scoops. Stand in place, do some scoops so that you have continuous movement of both arms. What you don't want is scoop left, scoop right, scoop left, scoop right, because Qigong is continuous movement. So we're scooping left, scooping right, and the left keeps moving and the right keeps moving. We only do it 4 times, but we're just practicing scooping and keeping our arms moving continuously. And this is something that will take practice. So if you're still kind of scooping and stopping, be kind to yourself, you'll get it. Left one starts and then the right one comes in, the left one keeps going. So let's just scoop for a bit. Gathering energy, bringing it in. And as the left hand is coming up, the right hand is going down. As the right hand comes up, the left hand goes down. You can see we're making a circle. Spend a little time with this. Now, when you bring that energy into your body, don't face your palm down to the earth because you're sending the energy to the earth. Scoop the energy and have the palm face the body. Okay, let's start again where we have finished going to the right for the moon, the left for the sun, the right for the stars. We've got our chi ball in front of the dantian with right hand on the bottom. We're going to change hand positions. Top hand goes down close to the body, other hand up. Flip the wrists. Top hand goes down close to the body, other hand up. Flip the wrists. Weight on the right leg, bend the knee. Pivot the left foot and elbow. Then step in with the left and scoop left, step over with the right and scoop right, keep the left going. Left, right. Okay, so once we get turned, it's left, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to turn again. Okay, so let's start again from this position where we have done moon, sun, stars. Hold the chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Separate the hands. Top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrists. Separate positions. Top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrists. Weight on the right leg. Pivot. Left foot and elbow, step left, scoop left, step over with right, scoop right, the left hand keeps moving, 3, 4. Okay? One more time. We've done moon, sun, stars. We've got the chi ball in front of the dantian, right hand on the bottom. Change positions, top hand down, close to the body, flip the wrists. Change again, top hand down, close to the body, flip the wrist. So your right hand's on the bottom. Weight on the right heel. Pivot the left foot and elbow. Lean into the left and scoop. Step over with the right and scoop. 3, 4. Okay, so let's start it from the very beginning and go all the way through that point. I'm going to get a sip of water. Let's begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Rotate your wrists. Come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Rotate your wrists. Come together on the sides of the chi ball. And take it up through the heavens, out through the cosmos, down into the earth. Pull it up through your feet, through your legs, through your torso, into your heart. And then open your heart and take it out in front. And go over to the right, to the moon and the past. Across to the left, to the sun and the future. Back to the right, to the stars and the present moment, and down in front of the dantian, right hand on the bottom. Change hand positions, top hand close to the body going down, flip the wrists. Once more, top hand close to the body going down, flip the wrists. Weight on the right heel, pivot that left foot and elbow, lean into the left, scoop left, step over with the right and scoop right. Scoop left, scoop right. Good. Let's do all of that again. Oops. Begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Come back together, left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Come back together, hands on the side of the ball. Gather some heavenly energy, some cosmos energy, some earth energy. Pull it up through the body, all the way to the heart. Open your heart, take it out in front, and carry it over to the right, to the moon and the past. Across to the left, to the sun and the future. Back to the right, to the stars and the present moment, and down in front, right hand on the bottom. Change hand position. Top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrists. Once more. Top hand goes down close to the body. Flip the wrists. Weight on the right foot. Pivot left heel and left elbow. Lean left and scoop left. Step over with the right foot. Scoop right. Scoop left. Scoop right. Okay. Very good. Let's do it one time now without me calling anything except to get us started. Maybe a reminder or two about what hand is on the bottom so you can double check yourself. Okay, we'll go that far. Let's begin. Earth energy up. Right hand on the bottom. Double hand flip. Right hand back on the bottom. Weight on the right heel. Lean left and scoop left. Step right and scoop right. 3, 4. Okay, great. Now we've got a little time. We're going to do our mind-body practice with this. We're going to lie on the floor, go through this in our mind like we did last week, making those connections with the mind and the muscles. And then we're going to get back up and do it one last time before class is over, okay? So let's get down. Remember, if you have back trouble, bend your knees. Take a moment or two to get comfortable. Okay, standing now in Muji Pose, Tai Chi Pose. Feel it in your body. Feel that posture. Breathing in and out through your nose. Smiling, ready to go. And let's begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom in front of the dantian. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate your wrists. Come back together with the left hand on the bottom of the chi ball. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Eyes follow the left hand. Rotate your wrists, come back together with your hands on the side of a bigger chi ball. And carry that chi ball far into the heavens and out through a loop, out through the cosmos, gathering energy deep into the earth, bending your knees to reach down. Pull it up through your feet, up through your legs, up through your torso and into your heart. Feel it in your heart. And then open your heart and take that chi ball out in front. And then go over to the right, to the moon and the past. Across to the left, to the sun and the future. Back across to the right, to the stars and the present moment.
And then bring your hands back in front of the dantian, holding the chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Bend your knee and put your weight on your right foot. Pivot your left heel and elbow, and then lean into the left and scoop left as you step over with your right foot and scoop right. Left arm still moving. Scoop left one more time. Scoop right one more time. Okay, let's do a partial lying down and then we'll get back up. Get your mind and body connected at that point where we have already separated yin and yang to the right and the left, and we're holding the chi ball with our hands on the sides of it. Holding it in front of our body, and we're going to reach up with that chi ball into the heavens, gathering heavenly energy, and we keep moving, looping out and through the cosmos, looping down into the earth, gathering energy, pulling that energy up through your feet, through your legs, into the torso, and all the way up to the heart. Open your heart now and take that energy ball out in front, that chi ball, and go over to the right, to the moon in the past. And then move all the way across to the left, to the sun and the future. And then all the way across again to the right, to the stars and the present moment. And then bring your arms down in front of the dantian, holding the chi ball with the right hand on the bottom. Hands change position. Top hand goes down close to the body while the other hand comes up. Flip both wrists. Top hand goes down, close to the body, the other hand comes up. Flip your wrists again, and your right hand should be on the bottom. Now, put your weight on your right foot, bend the right knee, and pivot on your left heel and pivot your left elbow at the same time. Pivoting left heel and left elbow. Lean into the left and scoop left. And as you scoop left, step over with the right foot and scoop right. And then scoop left a second time, both arms moving continuously. Scoop right a second time. Okay. Hope you were able to follow that. Turn over on your side, take a breath or two, and then sit up. And let's stand up and do it a little bit more. We've got a few more minutes. So today we have learned the Earth cycle facing east, the whole Earth cycle except the close and all the turns. Earth cycle facing east, and we have learned how to turn one direction to the north. There are only 2 turns to learn, so next week we'll learn the second turn. And once you learn that second turn, you'll then be able to move through all 4 directions. So next week, we'll be able to move the Earth cycle through all 4 directions. And the next thing to learn will be the heavenly cycle. So you're really doing well. You're really moving through this. Your practice is so important. If you can't do it every day, do it every other day. And it really just takes a couple of minutes to go through it a couple of times to keep that muscle memory with you, because we continue to add new steps. Okay, here we go. Muji Posture. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. I'm only going to call out a few things. Let's begin. Earth energy up. Right hand on the bottom. Hands on the side of the ball. Right hand on the bottom. Change hand position twice. Back to where you started, right hand on the bottom. Weight on the right knee. Pivot left heel and elbow. Lean left and scoop left. Step over and scoop right. Left arm keeps moving. Scoop left a second time. Scoop right a second time. Very good. Let's do it one more time. Begin. Earth energy up. Right hand on the bottom. Right hand on the bottom. Change hand positions twice. Weight on the right leg. Pivot left heel and left elbow. Lean left and scoop left. Step with the right foot. Scoop right. Keep both arms moving. Scoop left again. Scoop right again. Very good. Let's end class today with pulling down the heavens. We haven't done that in a while. Breathe in, reach up for some heavenly energy and pull it down at your own rate of speed, down through the front third of your body, every cell. Clearing whatever's ready to be released from the skin, the muscles, the blood vessels, the organs. Clearing the front of the legs and the top of the feet into the earth, and breathe in again. More heavenly energy. Hands stay in front, but you're moving down through the back of your body, again through every cell. Be in your body. Down through the backs of the legs and the heels one more time. Inhale. Pull it down through the center of your body, clearing and cleansing, filling with heavenly energy. Down through the legs and feet into the earth. Thank you. Have a great week. Enjoy your practice. And I'll see you next Monday at 11.